Welcome back to another week of this trailer reno. I piggybacked this idea off another design that I found on the internet, so let me walk you through the process. First, let me apologize. I know this video is a few days late. This last week has just been a bit chaotic, so I've only been able to steal an hour at a time working on the trailer, so my apologies. I started by measuring all the window openings from the outside of the molding, and then I kept a record like this. Now, I've got 7 windows to do, and based on my measurements, I bought the following items. I bought these cable 2-hole straps that are going to work out perfect to fit my 1x2s that I bought in 8-foot sections. And then I also bought 7 dowel rods for the weighted portion at the bottom of the curtain. So start with the longest cut first, and make sure that you're allotting for the measurement of your bracket. You want to make sure you have enough room so that it'll go across the whole length of the window and you'll have enough room for the bracket and maybe a little bit more. So I added 3 inches onto all of my cuts for the windows. And then I added some stain to the exposed ends just in case anybody can see them. And then I moved on to the fabric portion. I found a pattern that I really liked on this shower curtain, so that's what I decided to go with. I ended up using 2 of these shower curtains plus 12 yards of the UV blocker. I did 1 layer first just for the backing, but it wasn't enough light filtering for me, so I did double back the layer. Obviously, if you find a sun blocker curtain that you like, you could probably use that and it would be a lot cheaper, easier to do. I did a rough layout of the largest curtain first, so I added 3 inches to the width for the hem on the sides and then 9 inches to the length to create a pocket up top for the 1x2 to fit in, and then another pocket at the bottom for the dowel rod. Now, the only thing that I would change about this whole process, if I could go back and do it again, is I wish I could have found a fabric that I could press. Because of the shower curtain material, I couldn't press it, so I really had to make sure that everything was real tight as I was pinning it, and that was kind of a pain in the butt. Now, I definitely don't claim to be a seamstress. I'm definitely a beginner at best, but it did work out for me, and it's definitely a beginner type project that anybody could do. Now, this was my first time ever using that invisible clear thread, and I don't recommend it. It was a beast. But it got the job done, so it's done. Now, this was my stroke of genius. Magnets. Friggin' magnets. You buy 1 box of adhesive back magnets, these ones are 24 pack, and then another cheaper box of little round magnets. I think that was 15 in the pack or whatever. You break open the adhesive back magnets, they just come out like little candy bars or whatever, and then you take the round magnet and make sure that they're linking properly, and then you go ahead and remove the adhesion from the adhesive magnet and add a little bit of the E600 or tacky glue or whatever to the round magnet. So when you go to put it on the wall, the adhesion's going to stick to the wall, and then the E600 will stick to the curtain, and then you let it cure for 24 hours. Now your curtains will stay in place, and if you ever wanted to open the curtains, the magnets on the back of the dowel rod would link up to the brackets up top. Like I said, I have been working on a lot of different stuff, so I hope to get the next video out to you very shortly, and it should just be putting her all back together. Thanks for sticking around, and like and subscribe if you're digging the videos.